click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Derby City Sports Review Show. Hang with people you might know. You might learn something you ain't know. Derby City, do you catch the flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show. Derby City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not fold, we are not some napkins. I don't mean to control you like a captain, but I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Derby City Sports Review Show. Hang with people you might know. You might learn something you ain't know. Derby City, do you catch the flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show. Derby City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not fold, we are not some napkins. I don't mean to control you like a captain, but I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Derby City Sports Review Show. Hang with people you might know. You might learn something you ain't know. Derby City, do you catch the flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Derby City Sports Review Show. I tell you, when we haven't had it in a while, then you hear Dan go ahead with the opening and the bass is banging. It's like, yeah. We back home. We doing what we do. Y'all know that, without a doubt. And I hope everybody has had a great day. Yours truly, Will I Am, in the building with Will. And the Don. What's going on, sir?
What's cracking? What's popping on this Thursday? And
Thursday.
So, hey, yeah, so some good adult beverages to start your weekend off. I know some people ain't going to work tomorrow, so, yeah. But I will. So, hey, yeah, we wait till a packed weekend of sports, so, hey, why not?
It's always going to be packed from here on out, bro. Here on out, it's going to be packed.
Yes, it is.
Period. Yes, we know it. We see it. That's why the schedule things is moved around and stuff so much. But we love it. It's the perfect time of the season. We got high school football in gear, talking about with the playoffs. Hope you watched the show yesterday, No Cap High School Football Show. If you didn't, shame on you. We announced the winners. We actually got the polls for the flag football, the ladies' turn. So that's out right now. And later on tonight, I'll go ahead and drop we already did the winners on the show, but I'll go ahead and do the pictures and things. It's been super active today. So been behind the 8 ball. But not only that, bird's eye view, submission session, all that. We'll be bringing you back the Don's Fantasy Playbook so you can see what we doing and all we got to do, like that kind of stuff. Don up here trying to sweep that shit underneath the rug. No, sir. No,
we just been some busy people. Everybody's been busy. That's it is, Everybody know.
Right. It's all good.
Just because my position is down here,
that's in one
and your
league,
position's up here in our league.
That's only in our league. You rolling. So it is. But it's fun. And that's what we do on the show. It's nothing but fun. Like I said, no cap. So, in the Will Show, I think I'm going to go ahead and line up that special guy. I got to hit his mother up. So I'm going to go ahead and line him up, get him on here.
All right.
2 years late, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Tony, you know I'm talking about you. That's my partner, Tony. But no, it's so much fun, man. Guys, hey, this is the perfect time. And college sports is in full effect. And I'm going to say this before we go to somewhere else. This is the first time I can remember that it's been so many great college basketball matchups early in the season. I'm watching Alabama and
Early.
Purdue's on. Like early. Like
Yeah.
everything is rocking and rolling, man. College basketball, salute you. Because that's how you get people back. That's how you get people to watch your stuff, your product again, and not wait until NFL is over and college football is over.
Right.
That right, those matchups that they doing, man, is huge. That's how you do it. And we're gonna talk about a little game that happened Tuesday too. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We just gonna be fresh off the press type stuff. Then we're gonna follow back on that with the bird's eye view, with topics and discussing that whole thing, the whole major breakdown of that. That'll be Tuesday. But yeah, we gonna dive into some of that, especially with some of the shenanigans that released today. Straight shenanigans. Before we get into that, don't forget to where the follows at, guys. And hats off to our sponsors,
Thank
My
you,
Wild
Mike
Bird
Murray.
Company. Oh yeah, My Wild Bird Company, In Touch Therapy, Dr. Deion Woods. Thank you guys, big time. Go ahead and follow all our pages, man. It's everywhere. You'll see it scrolling on there, so make sure you check it out. We do our best, and I think our best is good. We rock and roll. We got so many bangers that we give you. You know what I'm saying? A buffet of quality stuff. Quality. We're not like
Yes,
others.
sir.
We're not like others. Other people, they do one thing. We do several things, and it's all good. It's all fun. Much love, big time. So we're gonna hit the ground running. Let's get into some b-ball. College sports. Let's rock and roll. Hope I didn't get okay. Whew, I thought I might have went ahead and had some stuff up a little bit too early. Get excited, all that kind of stuff. But college sports first. College football. Let's do Clemson at number 20 Louisville. This game is Friday night, 7:30 tomorrow. To me, this is the season.
Tomorrow.
This is the season. If you don't win this game, the season is a wash. It's a wash. I mean, it's bad enough. I know some of you guys is already think it's a wash because we college football playoffs. I get it, I understand. But if you don't win tomorrow against a 4-5 Clemson, man, it's a wash. What are they gonna play for? You can say, what were they playing for now? They playing at least, man. You can at least be 10-2. You might be in the Fruit Loop Bowl, Sugar Smack Bowl, Honeycomb Kid Bowl, or whatever. But still, 10-2 looks better because I think if you lose this one,
Frosted Tony the Tiger Bowl.
right, and if you lose this one, you're probably gonna lose at an SMU game. You know what I'm saying? So you want to keep it rolling, doing what you got to do. And if Lord knows, you better not lose that last game. But it is so much with that, and we hit it all the time, bird's eye view. But Don gets the opportunity. What's your thoughts on this game, man? And actually, and I didn't put it on her. Louisville's actually only a 2.5 point favorite in this game. Yeah, with 4 and 5 coming in, because let's be honest, Don. University of Louisville has not covered, especially being those big favorites. Pretty much all year. All year. This one, Vegas said we're not falling for the tailback because we know a lot of bettors is rooting for Louisville, but go on take that under. So what's your thoughts, man? What are you
thinking? Excuse me. I've been coming down with the scratchy throat. Well, to me, like you said, though, you already established at the beginning, this is pretty much the season. I mean, I'm looking at this as kind of do or die. Because we shouldn't have got to this point with these pathetic losses against California and Virginia. And, both of them being in overtime, it's pathetic that it got to third.
Right.
I mean, I want to know, really, we going into this game, I think everybody has said their opinion on our quarterback these days.
Everybody.
And I think, everybody. And I think that's we're going to go right back there. Quarterback play is what's gonna, is what's gonna affect the game. I mean, can he stay composed under pressure? Uh, Turnovers. How many turnovers he's gonna cause? I mean, it's likely almost every game he's good for one interception,
Or
and that's
fumble.
pathetic. Yeah, or a fumble, or maybe one of each game. It seems like, but can we establish the run game? Can we start it early and then it opens up the whole offense. That's what we're going to need to do. Not go past and then get to that point where we forget how to run the ball. Like, Jeff, what are you doing? If the run is killing them, if that's we moving the ball, why you just abandon it and go other? But I think, as into not Cleveland, Clemson's front line, that's going to be, that's definitely against our offense. Our offense have been doing pretty good at offensive line, better than I think we've all thought.
Yeah. Better. Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if you ain't going to be able to hold them forever. So can Moss makes, the decision throws like when he was making in Miami. And then it's going to be like,
but was that more scripted?
Can our defense steps up?
I think that was more scripted, though. I think because you got to think most of those passes was between the numbers crossing routes to Chris Bell.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It was rarely down the field. I don't think he's thrown a lot of down the, because he can't see. He's Toto.
Oh no,
he's Toto.
Yeah.
Not the dog, but the fantasy Allen Toto, the little dude. Yeah, he's that. He can't see.
Those youngins don't know about.
They
don't
Toto. Know about that. Y'all going to the Wiz.
He can see the plane.
The eye. Yeah, that's what he can see. The plane, and that's the only thing he can see because he's not going downfield, bro. So I think it was more scripted. Let me just say that.
You're right. You're right on that. And because we haven't seen over 25-yard passes and stuff like that. It's all about it. He gives it to Chris Bell. He gives it to Lance. It's the yak yards is what happens. Even if he throws it to when he was throwing to Isaac Brown with Kwani Brown. It's those yak yards and stuff. Skinner and all the other guys out there. It's like that's what it is. But can we? Then it's going to be the secondary, I think, too. Can the secondary hold up against, because their quarterback can get it out.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's, and can our wide receivers go against that secondary? It's so many if and ends in this game because it's one way where this can be totally where we can just beat the crap out of them BTA. Yes, it could happen. But at the same time, it could totally be vice versa, and we can get our tail whooped at home. So it's
kind of bad.
It's so hard.
It's kind of bad. No, it is because the thing about it is, I think people, when you say that, we can see us, BTA, I can't see that. Do we have the pieces to do that? Yes, we do. But when you got the engineer back there that can't throw past 30 yards, 20 yards, it makes it hard, bro. And then, we love Brown to death, but his ego is different, man. He wants to pass. And I get it. We all want you to pass. We want 50 points. We want all that. But you don't have that team for it. And let's be honest. We needed another deep threat receiver. Because Lacey's a slot.
Yeah.
Bell is really not the over the top as you want. He's more of the physical stuff. He's more like Michael Irvin was, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. But he's not an over the top guy. And we don't have that. Against California, you kept throwing the number 3. I almost lost my mind. What are you doing? You're throwing it out of bounds. Hell, half the people in the stadium didn't even know the dude's name, Dakari. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They probably, if I said that, they probably thought I was talking about a Game of Thrones, the damn dragon. That kind of stuff. So it's like, what are we talking about? You gotta watch it. Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'm like, I only watch.
Classic. If you like sci-fi and Marvel and all that, you gotta watch it. It's good. But anyway, I digress. But we don't have that, man. And that's missing
No, really
big
don't.
time. Dude, we got
Yeah.
two receivers.
That's what it feels like.
And running backs. And really two running backs because no one's seen Watson yet. I mean, as far as have a good game. He's been injured the whole season. Then when he came in the other day, he had 8 for 19. That's not good. Keywan Brown was killing it, and you did not give him the ball. Like Brother Bump said, run the ball. We was killing him. Dude averaged
Run the ball.
9.7
Yes,
yards,
he was.
and you refuse to do that. And it's you. It's absolutely you. It ain't nobody. Brown ain't calling them plays. And you got to know what you have. You have to know what you have, bro, and it's bad. Dude, like for real. Now you guys understand why it's important that you cannot miss on a transfer portal quarterback that you plan on starting. This was a miss.
Yeah.
Plummer was better. We all know Shook was better. This was a miss. And like I said on Bird's Eye View, quit saying put the other guy in. He ain't been developed. That's why you don't put the other guy in. Because you know it kills him being Jeff Brom, that this offense is not humming. Dude's pedigree is clutch. He's all about putting 50 points on you, 40 points, and we can't do it unless we run the ball. Right? Common thing, run the ball. Let the runner open up the pass. There's no way in hell. There's no way in fantasy land that you allow Mr. Miller, Long John Silver's Moss throw the ball 38 times. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. Hell no. 20 for 38? Dude, we could have picked some guys up out of the stadium saying, going out there. You probably can see over the line, and let's make it happen. And that's, to me, that's when I go to the ego problem, because you have not changed up. Roll him out. But he can't throw good. He doesn't throw well on the run. This dude busted our ass in a bowl game, and you fell in love with that. Newsflash, that was your defensive coordinator's defense, who we know that year sucked.
Yeah.
Sucked. Don, what's the score? Give me the score, bro. Give me a score. 'Cause I'll be preaching on this shit all night.
Man. So as in I think we're the top team. I think we've got over 22 points for the past,
I think it's like 24.
So, yeah, I knew it was something like that I read somewhere. But with that being said, it's gonna be something like 20. Let me get 24 to 20. No, I'm going with
no overtime game, please.
28. No, definitely no overtime game, because I'm walking. That's another one. Like the last overtime game, I walked out right when they turned overtime, because I was like,
You already
I knew
knew.
it was over. I mean,
You already knew.
yeah, just call me what you want, but that's what I get.
Yeah,
Yes, it
right,
is.
right.
Yes, it is what it is, because they pissed you off with this. But I'm going with 28, 20, 25. 28, 25.
That's nice. I can see that. That's nice. I can. I don't want to see that.
Right.
I don't want this to be a classic. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I want domination. Klubnik is overrated. They done lost their number one receiver, Wesco or whatever. I mean, they have a lot of problems.
Yeah, I forgot
And
about that.
and they in coaching turmoil, because every game they lose, Mr. Sweeney is talking about, hey, I'm the best thing since sliced bread, and if I leave, I'm a doo-doo, and I'll coach. Bro, you
I'm
want
just
to
gonna
leave.
go somewhere else and coach.
Yeah, you
That's
want
what
to
he's
leave.
like.
You want to leave, bro. Like, let him out of his misery. Get rid of him. He hasn't adopted the transfer portal. He wants to keep it all in house. I get it. I understand. But that's not the time when I can go get some basically free agency players and beat you soundly. Why do you think these other schools is doing well against Clemson? It ain't about this getting the homegrown talent or recruiting across the nation. Nah, bro. It's about how big that paycheck. But what you talking about? How much are you paying? I'm there. That's what it's about.
Right.
Look at Indiana.
We got the bigger.
Indiana didn't get well and great just because they got Sigiano or whatever his name. We're going to call him Sigs. That ain't the reason why. Duke can coach, but they spend Big Ten money to bring players. And he followed up a great season, and he knew he was going to go ahead and get that quarterback who used to be his quarterback at James Madison, who knew everything about his system. Why you think he looks great? Like damn, it's his first year. But he's been playing in that system for 4 years previously. And they done pay those players, those other dudes, and him. Big Ten money. That's the script. It's not hard, man. Because it's hard as hell to take a program like Indiana and get them to 2 straight playoffs and actually rank number 2 in the Big Ten and beat Oregon. Come on, bro. Even though your shitty ass game, you won. Come on, no. You're not fooling anybody, but you're playing the game well. You're playing the game. That's free agency. They have just many transfers as anybody else. They're using their Big Ten money to get this Big Ten championship and playoffs. Basketball is going to survive because it has its own donors. Number two. Somebody I saw something where they had Louisville face Indiana. You a damn lie. When Louisville's winning, you don't want to see them problems. You don't want to see them problems, bro. You don't want to see a problem, man. I don't know if people ain't watched Indiana. They ain't no joke. They got defense and they got offense. We remember last year and all that stuff. We was giving them the blues and how they backed out and all this.
Yeah,
man, they would tear our ass up this year, bro. For real, we had a better chance last year with Shuck, not with this dude. But all right, that's enough for them, man. That's enough. Yesterday,
we go on and on about.
This is women basketball. Let me clean this up for the people in the back. This is women basketball. This was kind of hairy. But the thing about it is, besides Coach JP, that's the family. That's the family of the show. That impressive comeback against UConn, I knew that, okay, he has some pieces. They just got to gel. The young and the new, all that kind of stuff. And I love playing Putra, the tall one. The freshman who's like 6'4", she goes out of things like that. Once she gets some little bit better coordination, things like that, she's going to be a problem. You got a couple of ladies that are hurt. We just got to get consistency out of Berry. We get consistency out of Berry because we know what Roberts is going to do. What she's going to bring, that kind of stuff. But we need Berry to really define her role. If she's going to be a point guard, is she going to be a downhill, or she's just going to be a scoring point guard, that kind of stuff. The transfers came in and balled, saved the cookies, you know what I'm saying, without a doubt. You had the Oklahoma transfer, the point guard, who did her thing, Raina Scott. This, and the crazy thing is, it ain't gonna be big points. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be Carmen soothing things. Skylar Jones had a monster game off the bench.
Skylar Jones,
was determined. She had that. She's like, I'm not gonna let us lose. And the problem is, Zayana Walker. She used to play at Louisville, so she was trying to do us in.
Yes.
And she was doing Louisville and had 19 herself off the bench. One thing about Colorado, I give them credit. They had some long athletes, And they was determined because Louisville beat them last year, 8 points out there. And they tried their best. And I don't think right now what we look at with the starting lineup with Randolph, Elif, Ziegler, Robertson, Scott. I don't think that's going to be the starting lineup. I mean, it's missing some stuff. I think you got too many bigs in there with Randolph, Elif, Ziegler. Now I love Ziegler. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can get away with Ziegler and Randolph and put Elif on the bench. Putra, like I said, she came in. She only had 1 point, but she had 6 rebounds. She did her thing on that one block. She was a present being like that. She was going after balls. I just think he's in the lab. I think he's in the lab, though, Don. I think he's still trying to figure out what's going to work good and all that stuff. And that's we understand that, right? I mean, it is what it is. This is team, when you get those transfers and stuff like that, you got to mix and all that because he only played 8 players, but that starting 5 wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't it. Don, you was at the game. What's your thoughts on the game?
I mean, like you said, though, it was the fact of where they start out slow. I mean, this has been for the past couple games. They start out slow, and then they got to get. No, we can't be doing that, ladies. Come on, ladies. I mean, y'all could have stayed in the game with UConn if y'all had started out the way y'all finished.
Right.
I mean, it's simple as that. So now y'all let Colorado play around and get up on y'all. Then y'all had to fight back and take swings at each other, and gradually get the lead, and then y'all had to hold on to it because it's like y'all. I didn't know at one point was y'all going to hold on to the league or not. I mean, it was just the way y'all was playing. I mean, I've seen some terrible shots at one point and some air balls, but y'all did end up playing some good defense, and then
especially fourth quarter,
we got right. That was it. They didn't score. They went all the way to. I think it was 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter when they got their first field goal in the fourth quarter.
That's
Colorado.
crazy.
So if y'all can play like that in the fourth quarter, like, come on, where's this at in the first and second quarter? Because it seemed like when you get to the fourth quarter, you're supposed to be wore down. But I guess y'all just now getting the energy in y'all and everything else. So with that being said, I mean, I see what you're talking about the lineup. I mean, I'm loving some Ziegler. I mean, Tiana Roberts is balling. Like I said, Scott. I mean, like, once you get Barry, I don't know. I guess she got to find her shot because, like I said, she just hit 1 field goal yesterday, 1 3-pointer. And that was
and to me though, she like last year she shot a lot of threes. She hit a lot of threes, right? But she is so athletic that you need to unleash her as the point guard. Like, let her go downhill and create for others. Like, she's strong enough. She's athletic. She can finish around the basket. And I get it. We all play basketball and stuff like that. I know she's at a high level and things like that. But fall in love with the 3 too much. You gotta go downhill, man. Create, kick out, do what you, because she can be that type of point guard. Just falling over the 3, just going behind the screen and jacking. That's no, bro, no. You gotta evolve. That's all I'm saying with that because she has plenty of talent. She's probably one of the most talented players on the team, and that's even over Roberts.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But I give him some at least. I'm liking to give it some time. Once he finds, like you said though, he's probably finding his lineup. But, bruh, our schedule is not easy.
Like
our schedule's not easy.
Tough.
Yes. So, like, come on. Like, we got, heck, I forgot who we got.
I got you. I got you. Well, first of all, we got Clemson on Sunday.
I know Kentucky's next.
At Clemson, which is the damn ACC game. Then Morehead State go ahead and take him. Then you got Kentucky coming in, who Kenny is a hell of a coach.
Saturday.
I don't think, first of all, I think they're good, but they don't got old girl. That right there, she was 20 wins. The point guard was 20 wins. Yeah, she's gone. She's out of there.
Okay.
She was shit. Let's keep it real. You ain't got that kind of point guard.
Yeah.
And y'all playing some bum ass teams. Let's be real. So you got them coming in. Then you got East Illinois. Eastern Tennessee, Bellarmine, but it picks up in January. This is what Don is basically getting ready to say. First of all, we playing too many conference games early. SMU, Virginia Tech, Miami, but you got Notre Dame. But you see what Hidalgo did?
Ooh,
Actually, that's January. Actually, it was January. My fault. I messed up. But she had 44, 16 steals. Yeah, she's a problem.
16 steals, bro.
16
How
steals.
can you have 16 steals?
Yeah, I mean, she did it, whatever. Let me back up. December, you have South Carolina coming in town. You got to go at North Carolina. Then you got to go at Tennessee. You got to go at Tennessee. You got to go at North Carolina. Like, Jeff wasn't playing. Yeah, Jeff wasn't playing, bro. Like, yeah. And that's how it should be.
Like,
but
him and Kelsey must have talked about this.
Josh Hurd said, Josh Hurd got to sign off on that. So you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I mean, you gotta
ducking no smoke.
And you need to add a couple of more. Like, you need to add one or two to that rotation. I don't think it's too early to be cutting down to 8. I think you need to get another shooter. 8. Another shooter. Somebody needs to be there. I don't know if Reagan Bender, you know what I'm saying, the young lady from Sacred Heart or something, or Meade County, the one, the freshman who's lights out shooter. You need somebody else who can come in and be a shooter. Louisville have scorers. They don't have shooters. You need a shooter. That's what you need. You need a shooter.
Talking about, like I said, Reagan Bender, Peyton.
Yeah. Peyton and Reagan. Like, you need somebody who's going to be a knockdown shooter. And we've been spoiled. We all know it. And we need McKinley Randolph to go ahead and show us how she was balling, in high school and stuff like that. She needs to get comfortable in whatever spot Jeff has her, because I think if you play that power forward, you're able to pull her out and let her take her person off the dribble and go to the hole. Like, it's so much talent on this team. It's just they got to, find it. You know what I'm saying? They just got to do whatever, because I already know. We know. I mean, it is what it is. But you need more scores. And I think it's, at the end of the season, dude, this is going to be Ziegler's team. Because she's a winner. And you're going to want to go through her. So that means that's why the shooters come important, right? So you have really not scorers trying to shoot the threes. You have shooters shooting the threes. And she gets down low, kick it out. Makes a difference. Makes a difference. So we'll see. We'll see.
She be backing them up.
She back them up. Yeah, she does. I was watching too. I mean, I know you was there, but I was watching, and I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Get that feel, get who's on your back. Either gonna do the move or kick it out. Do what you got to do. How was the atmosphere there?
Exactly. Oh, I mean, by being a weekday, I guess. I mean, it seemed like it could have been a bigger crowd, but I guess probably everybody was probably wore out from the day before. So
the night before.
Right. I'm like, I'm still trying to get my voice completely back from there. Right. With that being said, it was still, because how it picked up, as in when they start balling, when they start coming back, when they still really started jumping on. So then you started feeling it in there. So, but the Yum is always the Yum. It's going to be great to see the women beat Kentucky and the men beat Kentucky in the Yum this year.
Well, we got that halfway down, so we'll see. We'll see. Got to work out some kinks. And I got to watch Kentucky. I haven't watched them yet. I got to watch them so I can see. But like I said, Amari, whatever her name is, she's gone. She was with him for about 20 years. So now we're going to see. Because she was their whole team. She was their whole team. I know they don't want to hear that, but she was. All right, so we had a little game that happened on Tuesday night. Everybody's had their reaction to it. We're going to have actually 2 reactions to it. We're going to have this one off the cup, and then we're going to have another one of Bird's Eye View next week with more little topics and subjects on this one. If you missed this game, I don't know where you was at, because I think the whole world was watching, and they should have been, and for a great reason, right? You had 2 top 11 teams, which is crazy. Probably should have been 2 top 10 teams. But you had 2 top teams going at it, head. don't like each other. I don't care what the coaches got to do what they got to do. They got to shake hands, and Don's got a good team over there and all that kind of stuff like that. Um, that's get the elephant out the room. This game was totally dominated by Louisville. Kentucky had one little lead or something like that, and then it was over with. Kentucky looked how I thought they would look. I've been one of the ones, and there's been some other ones on there. Some people I know, people who've been on this show, are part of 54 Sports Network, has echoed the same thing. To me, you have no go-to player. Kentucky had strictly role players. Way they try to make a go-to player. He had his moments. Dude can't shoot. And one of the worst things ever happened to him is that he went through that process, and they said, "Dude, you're 6'5", 6'4", 6'5". You need to shoot threes." That's not his game. And so what's going to happen is the whole year long, dude's going to hover around the three-point line. That's not his game. Not. And I'm not trying to get pointers. That's not his game. Right. So we had one team that's still trying to find their identity. And you have another team that knows their roles and have some stars in those roles and all this stuff, right? I think one of the misconceptions of this game is that you have a lot of people, BBN, saying Louisville shot the lights out. Kentucky shot better than Louisville. Mm-hmm. Let's stop it. Kentucky had some guys who had the games of their lives or moments of their lives or even hit threes that, it's different hitting a three when you're down by 15 and 16 than when you're down by 3. There's no pressure. You had some guys chucking it up when Louisville built it out to 20 and looking good, no pressure on them, all this kind of stuff. I'm not talking about defensive pressure. I'm talking about pressure mentally. Hell, because if I miss this shit, it makes no difference. We already down by 20. It doesn't make a difference. That's what I'm talking about, right? So you already had that in stone, right? You had that. You have all that working, right? So you had guys that would never score 26 points in his life again. Aberdeen. Never. You had Cam that came in. Now you're going to play him, and now you're going to get exposed for not being a good defensive player. Chandler decided to show up in moments. No inside presence, except for the lobs. It was Lob City. First 3 minutes, it was Lob City. They did his stuff. Mr. Lowe is not a point guard. He's a scorer, like we said. You need Trent Noah to get healthy. He's a shooter. See, that's the difference when you have, and that's why I said about the score. Shooters shoot. So somebody can get hot and throw in a couple, right? Okay, but that don't mean you're a shooter, right? So that's them in a nutshell. You paid a lot of money for role players, especially one that you brought back who you thought he can do something in the paint. Garrison is not good. You have to pray that Quaintance get healthy. But the news flash, he got hurt in January. Like he got hurt like in January or February. That injury is like a year. Yes, you can go through the notions and all this kind of stuff. Why you think that Pryor's not playing? He's not at full. Mentally, you get over it. He's got clear. You still got to build it up. You still got to get used to running up and down the court. Stop mentally and all this stuff. We ain't going to see Quaintance until we may not never see him. He may come January. He may come February. What's that going to look like? Now we throwing the team chemistry. It's out the door. Out the door. Because somebody's going to lose minutes. Several people's going to lose minutes when he does that, right? So let me talk about the winners real quick. Louisville, Mikael Brown is what he is. Everybody, it's a difference. If I heard this and all this.
Preach on it.
Preach on it. is what Kentucky used to get. Bar none. You know he's an NBA lottery pick. Right? What did they five-star do? Look familiar, didn't it? It looked like some guys that we done had the bird on the bench. Got in there shooting over the basket. Not a fence. He's probably going to be a good player. Night and day. It's night and day. He was doing this against seniors. Dudes his size. They couldn't stay in front of him. Dudes are NBA. Then y'all didn't realize how tough the other NBA players. Yeah, so there's other NBA players on the team. Conwell's an NBA player. He could be your Vinnie Johnson. Light your ass up on that second unit. Dudes a score. Louisville did not play clean except for turnovers. They didn't shoot the ball well. They didn't shoot free throws well. This thing, if they was on their game, because somebody's going to catch it. When Louisville, it's going to be probably several people, especially in the ACC and hopefully when these preseason, when they're rocking and they're going to put up about 110, 120 on somebody easy. And that score is going to look horrible because it's going to be a good team. And that shit's going to look like 120 to 80. This one should have been 105 to 88. Something like that.
No doubt.
Let's be real. It should have been 100 points on a bad day, at a bad shooting day. It's a difference. But the dude to me, man, and I'm going to let you rock and roll because you was at there with the atmosphere. The dude to me, man, we always getting questioned like from people. Y'all ain't got no insight. Y'all ain't got no insight. Now we can see how he used Fru and Khalifa. Two different styles. Fru was rolling and dunking on them. His rolls look like a grown-ass NBA player rolling and dunking. Up, boom. Quick dunk, boom. Like, damn, okay. Damn, Fru. Yeah, doing it. And Khalifa, you saw how he was using Khalifa. Facilitating out there like a quarterback. What you need to do. What you do. They had Kentucky spooked, didn't know what the hell was going on. What we doing, coach? Didn't see anything. This was without Pryor. This was without Roofs. He ain't do nothing. Kobe was minimum. Now Woolley, he got on and did his thing. He did some stuff. And you know he's gonna get better. But he did some stuff, right? This was our people that's going to be really Hadley, a quiet 9-8, 10-8, something like that, 10-9, something like that. He was close to a quiet, but that's all he has to do. This team is probably the best offensive team, Louisville team that we've ever seen. Or can be. Let's put it that way. Can be. If they go ahead and everybody stay healthy and do what they're this team, you're going to have to outscore them. And I don't know too many people who can. And that's scary. For them. Not for us. That's love for us. But for everybody else, good luck. Try it. Good luck. Because he has many combinations that he can use. Many combinations. And them deadly combinations, dude. How they say, you don't want these cards? You don't want these cards. Don, what's your thoughts on the game? Go ahead, brother. Rock and roll with it.
I mean, I don't know where should I start. I guess I'll start in the cards because I got my opinion about those cats also. But you know, it was solely as in one thing when we was worried about. You know, when we think about the Kansas, when we played that Kansas game, we was worried. We got a little shake. Right. We got a little worried. Like, what's
most
really
definitely,
going on?
Most definitely.
Yeah, how's this? You know, what's our big man gonna look? Yeah, now we see the Fru effect, because Sananda is out there playing. He looked like a grown man playing with boys out there. When he's getting that ball, he is bodying them up,
totally different,
taking it up and jamming it on you. You getting in his way, you might get an elbow to your throat because it's like he don't play. And it's the crazy thing about it, even though we see through it like no emotion, but he's just out there doing what he likes to do, play ball. And he said he just there to win. This is what I'm doing, helping. Glad to be out here. He said, "I'm just glad to be playing. I'm
a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man.
Right? Your boys better watch out, boy, I tell you. But when, like you said, it was one thing I was thinking about today. I was talking to some folks. I was like, hey, you said it exactly what I was talking about earlier. Said, let us have, I mean, we will have a spell where it will be a spell where we're gonna have a cold
Yeah.
day where
Right.
nobody
Right.
can hit. I mean, it happens. It's a
Right.
game of basketball. It's about a game of runs, but we are going to have a game where, like you said, it's a game of runs where we be on a 20-5
Ooh.
run, then pop around and be on a 25-2 run. I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to be those games, and you're going to have these Conwell, Brown, McKin, and y'all going to think about it. McKinley didn't even. He just had 9 points. 9 points, and that ain't nothing for him. But at the same time, I mean, he had 5 rebounds to go along with it. 2 assists, and then you got Adrian Woolley who came in for the time he did, and you think, well, what did he do? He had 9 points and 5 rebounds. I mean,
Active.
you got
And it
guys
was
coming
active.
in
It was
just
active.
Yeah,
He was active.
active. They out there diving for ball, grabbing for ball. You not, and it was just so electrifying in there. Like I said, I won't say that's probably the best feeling I've had being in the young. I won't say that probably was one of the best I've ever had being in the young for a men's basketball game in there. I mean, I've had some excitement, but it's from, you got to think about people, you go from that era that we had to get rid of. We ain't going to say no names like Baltimore. We don't say that name no more around here. But we go from that era and what I had to eject my daughter to at first, where she had to go through that pain, and
Woo.
now she's feeling the love from last year to this year, and she felt all that 22,500 and something in that building was going crazy
Crazy.
over what all happened. And we literally stood the whole time. But back to this though, I mean, Khalifa out there running like a quarterback. You thinking, okay, they switching. Is he going to hand it off? Is he going to throw a backwards pass? He turns around. Next thing you know, you see somebody cut, bam, boom, layup. I mean, it's wait till we get Case and Pryor back all the way. I
want to real quick,
it's gonna be
real
crazy.
quick. And I'm gonna let you finish. I want to see like when everybody gets healthy. And we're getting there. Don't get me wrong, but I want to see Khalifa do that with a big like Roofs. Because that's not going to be a layup. That's going to be a jam. That's going to be a monster dunk. When he's cutting at 6'10", he's throwing it down tomahawk style. I'm greedy. That's okay. Go ahead, Don.
That's exactly, man. I mean, and the thing is, we don't know what went on with Roos. I mean, he just played 11 minutes, but I guess it was just the way the flow of the game went.
Right.
We can't question our coach. I mean, it's like
he knew.
Okay, that's what you chose to do, right?
He knew.
So that's what you chose to do. We seen how he was the last game, and don't think he's just going to disappear.
Oh no.
But this team has so many possibilities and so many arrangements they're going to be doing out their floor. And once we get going, it's going to be ridiculous.
Well, that's the whole thing. The missing piece, not the missing piece, but the piece that people stopped talking about was Hadley. Like Hadley can play the 4, so when he decided he wanted to go small ball with him, that knocks Roofs and Pryor out. Because you got to think Kentucky's 4 was Diaby, right? Diable, and he ain't nothing but like 6'7". Well, Hadley's 6'6", 6'7". So it's like we know ours is tougher. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we ain't got to have a long person when we know that Mr. Silent Killer is gonna ball, and that's Hadley. 9 points, 8 rebounds. Quiet.
8 rebounds. Quiet. That's what I was like when I seen at the end. Like, and you thinking I was out there thinking like, hell, how much was he even after? I mean, he played 27 minutes, but at the same time, he's like, do I remember him doing anything?
Because we got so much, bro. We have so much, man. It's ridiculous.
It's gonna be scary.
Yeah.
And real quick, we're gonna talk about these little cats though. These little cats, I don't know if Pope, if he, how shall I put it? I mean, he gets players. Let's say that, like you said, a bunch of role players. He don't got no standout. That guy, that dog, that guy who's going to put it out there. He got the flow players, but I don't. I think he might just have too many where he don't know what combination to put with who. That's why he was switching all this, switching this out, switching this. It's like he was shuffling the card deck over and over and kept shuffling and throwing them out. Oh, no, that ain't gonna work. Shuffling back up and throwing them back out. It's like he craps out. I mean, it was like you wait to so long bring that one got Williams in the
Cam
game.
Williams.
I mean,
Cam
that
Williams
yeah,
from Tulane.
yeah. So I don't know. I don't think Pope.
I don't
maybe
think
once this season goes along, he'll find something.
Well, the problem is, like I said, they don't have no really. The shooter they got is Trent, and he's a forward. So that means you have to run different things for him because he can't get his. He's not going to create his own. Basically, yeah, he can come off screens, be lights out because he can be a big two guard to get. But he's like 6'7". But the problem is that you put too many eggs in the basket for Oweh. And your center position was your point guard last year. Yes, you had Butler, but Amari Williams was the one who was facilitating out there, i.e. Khalifa. You don't have that.
Yeah.
And you got a guard who's not a real point guard. We sent Jalen Lowe. Not a real point guard. Not a real point
Been
guard.
there, done that. Yeah.
Not a real point guard.
Yeah. Still can't beat us.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, I don't think he want you. You don't want these cards. I think he's one of them. He don't want them. All right, let's dive into some NFL real quick. We've been rocking and rolling with that, and let me bring you on here and get you together. Let me get you together on here and change this. Let me get this off here. But yeah, that's the funny thing is that it's not the same. It's not the same. There we go. And you spent all that money, but you didn't get the right pieces. To me,
right.
You ain't got the right
It's
pieces.
a lot of money
bro.
spent. Yeah.
That's like you getting 7 small forwards. Yeah, that wasn't good. You can't do that. We're not gonna win like that. All right, let's go. Tonight, which is going on right now, the Jets and the Patriots. 7-7 right now. 14-7, sorry, 14, like you said, the score touchdown. 14-7 right now. Yeah, man. I mean, when the Jets give up everything, I mean, you gave up basically your best player, in Quentin. You gave your second best player in Sauce, just for the flash standpoint. You done gave up on the season. I mean, Glenn. We know Glenn ain't behind that. Glenn, you coming up out of there, bro. You coming up out of there. They don't get rid of you. You're not gonna survive. We done seen it with Pierce and all. I mean, they don't care. Just like in the NBA. Why is Travion doing all kinds of crazy stuff? 2 rushing TDs already. I already got him for
2 rushing
one.
already.
I already got him for one. But, I mean, it is what it is. Do they cover, Don? Let's give me that. Do they cover?
Yeah, they're covering over the Jets. The most they no. Oh, I had to think about it. Yeah, they still covering. Yeah, the Jets just. I mean, it's Brees Hall. It's Brees Hall, Justin Fields. Brees Hall's not the same. Brees Hall, Justin Fields is. I mean, he never became the Justin Fields, I guess.
Right.
So that the fans was looking for. So hell, that's one thing right there. Enough. Hell. So it should be over early. I mean, I definitely won't be surprised if you got Travion gets another touchdown too.
Yeah, and now you can't even really bet that. That's not enough money in it. because it's so early. It's so early, so it's like why
Right.
even? Yeah, you can do whatever you got to do. Next up, we have the Commanders 3-7, and the Dolphins 3-7. You know, it's something when the Dolphins is 2.5 point favorite, even though they coming off the win last week and they flossing. So the Commanders, I mean, granted, we know that Mr. Daniels was hurt. That elbow was ugly.
Mm.
Dolphins going to win this, right?
Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah. God, my guy's gonna have a good game. Big game.
Oh, Asian.
Mr. H, even though he's on somebody else's
His
team in our
team.
league, but she killed me last week. So
Yeah, he balled. Them running backs
get
ate
tired
last
of
week.
D.
Them running backs ate
Right,
last
get
week.
tired of Dr. D. Dr. Deion Woods. Tired of him. Hey. I can see it. I can see her now looking at me with a smile on her face. Don't you owe me a tray?
Nick owes me a meal.
Yeah, Miami.
And you a meal.
Miami pulls this out. Miami, those definitely.
Yeah, they
I
will.
can see it.
Let's take care of my guy Waddle. That's all I need you to do. Commanders is now. It's like you. Next year is going to be so crucial for Dan Quinn because you went to the playoffs. Y'all was dancing, celebrating, and then this year reality has set in. Injuries can mess up your year. How do you come back from this? You got players punching other players, and you did get punched first, but they don't care. They don't care about that. They don't care.
Yeah.
Did they say that Joey Buckets is practicing? Got to open up the 11-day window or something? Yeah, he's not gonna play this one, but they said he's probably gonna play soon. So the Bengals 3-6 at the Steelers 5-4. Pittsburgh is 5.5 point favorite. It's the if the Bengals defense wasn't so garbage, I would say take the points. But it's gonna be ice cold, it's gonna be snow on the ground. I mean, Pittsburgh have their own weather. They're gonna have ice out there to slow down the receivers.
Right.
It's two old ass men playing gin rummy. Who's gonna win? What you thinking, Don?
Oh man, it's like I'm looking this to how the Bengals are. We know for years the Bengals offensive line is so shaky. I mean, anybody can get through it. I mean, just come on. It's like ripping through a paper sack. I mean, getting through that line. They really got to protect the quarterback. I mean, who's back there? Who's back there now? Who's back there?
Flacco.
Flacco's still back there. Yeah, I had to think about that. Flacco's still back there. So you got to keep him off the ground. If they keep him off the ground, they might stand a chance. They might, but then you still look at their defenses. So,
Yeah.
So this will be another probably. I think it was before another high-scoring game the last time they met. I do believe it was something of the nature, but yeah, they probably still is a win this. It is going to be an ugly game though. Probably be, like you said, snow maybe. What's the weather looking like?
Probably ice bowl, knowing them, something crazy. Yes. Let me see what they got listed on it. They got 48 degrees. 48 degrees, 1 o'clock.
Not cold enough,
nah, it's not cold enough.
That's cold enough, but not cold enough.
Right. Old man River.
Yeah.
Plus, he was at Baltimore before, so he understands. And Cleveland, so he understands. Yeah, Steelers gonna walk away with this one. Bengals, Ja'Marr Chase. I understand. You was gonna get that bag no matter where you went at, bro. Like y'all really have to really do your homework. You are a top dog. Like even Higgins, like, dude, I understand because you're open a lot of times because of Chase. You just go to another team that needs a
Right.
number two with a passing quarterback. I mean, y'all, man. I mean, I love Joey Buckets, but hell, he always hurt. Always hurt.
Yeah.
Charges
I
70.
mean, that should
Go ahead.
he look for? Should no? I mean, you think about that though. Is it Joey Bucket's fault, or is it the franchise's fault for not investing in their offensive line
Oh,
that gets him?
it's the Bengals.
Yeah.
It's the Bengals.
So should you go ahead and,
It's the Bengals.
or should you had already look for a new horizon on another
Well,
team?
they
Because
lied.
you see
They
they not
lied to
trying to
him.
invest.
They lied to him.
Oh well,
They
that's true
said we was
too.
going to get
Yeah.
you all the weapons you need and all the line, and they haven't. They scout team sucks, pretty much. So yeah, I mean that's a big lie. Now you're right, and because I'm sure he would have left, and he probably going. Thing about quarterbacks, you can't get them to play a long time. So if he can stay healthy enough, he ain't going to resign with them. And everybody's going to say it's going to look like that Matthew Stafford shit. Oh man, he just and then he gonna go somewhere and light people up. Chargers 73, Jags 5-4. Hell, he may take Stafford's place. 5-4. Chargers 2.5 point favorite. Are you? I'm not a real believer of the Chargers yet, bro. Even though they 73, I think the Jags have a nice chance with this one. We know we don't care about sunshine. We know we don't care about sunshine, but Chargers got a lot of injuries too, so who knows? What you thinking? We Purdue.
Well, I know Jacksonville is happy not to be in London, overseas, Paris, Australia, Greece, Africa, wherever. They seem like the Jags are always overseas when they. I mean, it seems like they pick up at least 2 to 3 games a year overseas. But every time they over, they mostly getting their BTA too. So with that, can the young Jags hang with the Chargers though? I mean,
Yeah.
the Chargers is like they.
To me, I think they're 1 year. I think they're 1 year away. I think the Chargers are 1 year. Away.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you watch them 1 minute, like okay, your boy Harbaugh got some playing. Then it's like next time you see him, they looking like trash. They not looking.
Trash.
They not moving the ball. They like who's yeah. I don't know.
Trash.
But I think the Chargers will. And even though they playing at Jacksonville, I think they'll take care of the young Jacksonville.
It's got to be. It's
they
got to
still
be.
trying to.
It's got to be
Yeah.
from the get go though.
They got a couple injuries.
It's got to be from the get go.
Yeah.
It can't be having them linger because we done seen them hang around and and they lost
Yeah,
some,
it's
but they
very
also
true.
won because Chargers don't screw nobody. I mean, they don't really, especially it's not at home too, so they really don't screw anybody. Next up, we got the Bucks at the Bills, and actually, I don't know why. No, it should be Buffalo. Said a but. I know they've been playing like but. Buffalo is 5.5 point favorite. Are we gonna see some Baker magic? Can we see Baker magic? What you thinking?
I mean, it's a possibility. I don't think the Bills got. It's their defense does open up some for the passing. I mean, it's not like they got the best secondary, but also that I think you can pass on them. Also, the Bills will. You just can't let. I don't think you can just let the Bills get out on you. Because they can get. They can. You get Josh Allen scoring quick and be up 21-0, or next thing you know, then it's like, oh shucks, then we got to try to catch up and play that. I don't see Baker doing that, playing that comeback ball. They're gonna have to stay in the game.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Josh Allen, bless your soul, because they may got you offensive line, but they got you no really scary weapons. They don't, especially on the passing front. They don't. I mean, Dalton and Knox are can carry the ones or whoever else out there. They still trying to find Coleman.
And
Shaver, whatever, he's okay. I mean, they don't, bro. It is bad. They have not recovered since Diggs left. To be honest,
Yep. I
but he
think
still wins
Kincaid.
because he
I don't
wins.
even know if Kincaid. Yeah.
You
I
said
don't think
Kincaid.
Kincaid is even. Yeah, I think he's questionable, probable, doubtful, whatever. I don't even think that he's playing or not. So
Yeah, so it don't make no difference.
yeah.
But I would say this: this is a type of game that Baker may go off because the Bills' defense is not that good. They're not. People want to. They're not. They're not. Um, if the Bills lose this game, my gosh, you got to hit the hard reset, don't you? You got to hit it
You would think.
because you know they're gonna they're gonna play it for the Super Bowl. And, there's a lot of good teams. See, and we talked about this earlier, though, Don. It's not a dominant team in the league, so
No, not
no
at all.
one scares anybody. Sorry, even the ones who does. I mean, there's some teams that you're gonna respect, like, but we can beat them. That type of stuff. So, I don't know who you got in this game. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
You taking the points or you
Oh.
riding with the Bills?
Uh, yeah. Give me the points with the Bucks. Give me the points with the Bucks.
I can see that.
Like I said.
I can see that. I can see that. Next up, real quick. This is interesting. Birds 6-3, Vikings 4-5, Minnesota's 2.5 point favorite. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. So I think they thought this game was a pick 'em because even though the Vikings come out for
Right.
me and stuff like that, but I mean, no, Vikings lost to Ravens last week, didn't they? I think they did. Yeah, Ravens won last week. So yeah, so it's like not saying the Birds are the Ravens, but the Birds has an identity, man, and they are loosening up the wires. Caleb is looking better because he's got a coach that knows how to use quarterbacks and he has a system. The Vikings, I, I don't know. This game right here, this is a tricky. I might take the Bears. I might move the line for the Bears to win, bro. Like for real. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears take care of business. Their defense is
Very
playing
true.
well. The Vikings, JJ is not good. He's okay. He can't even feed his studs, dude. I mean, and Ben Johnson's that dude. He is that
Mm.
dude. I mean, we know that schedule is not as good and tough as everybody else, but it's that good. They 6-3, bro. Like, dude's great to get coach of the year, bro. It's great to get coach of the year. Tom, what you think of this game and who you got?
It's crazy enough because at one point we doubting Baker. I mean not Baker.
Caleb?
Caleb Williams and this,
Yeah.
and then it's like then he started. I guess he just started feeling the flow. I mean because he'll surprise you because if you're not watching the game, you might go past it or whatever, or looking at stats, and then you look up Caleb Williams got 245 yards and 3 touchdowns, and you like, where the hell is this Caleb
Mm-hmm.
Williams come from? It's Ben Johnson, like you said. It's
Yeah.
Ben Johnson. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like the only reason why this game is Vikings 2.5 is because they at Minnesota. That's it,
3
probably.
points.
That's the only reason why. And I'm gonna roll with you on that, even though I'm rooting for JJ do something because he's one of my quarterbacks on my
Gotcha.
other
Gotcha.
team.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think the Bears will take this. And Mr. Like you said, you got Swift in the backfield. You got Roma Doomsday out there.
That
And
rookie,
still you got other.
running back
Yeah.
that's
Um,
Magumba, whatever, they're from Baylor,
but yeah,
whatever.
that's how I'm saying Magoon. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't even. I know, yeah,
Dude, yeah, dude
exactly.
is
He
nice.
was a
Like,
good pickup for some.
yeah, they got
So
man, they
yeah, I'm
got
going
it.
with the Bears. Straight money line. Bears
Like
straight money
like
line.
it. Like it. I like it. I like to live a little dangerous. I'm gonna have him probably -2.5. I want some of that cheese. Uh, Lord Jesus, this is funny too. Texas 4.5 with I think guys out again, right?
He's not playing. Yeah.
And they 5.5
He's out.
at the Texans. I mean at the Titans, which we know the Titans, but 5.5. That is a lot of points for Mills led team at Tennessee. What are we doing? See, people, hey, y'all better pay attention, man. Because like I said, this no dominant team, and the Texans, they done had some couple of wins or whatever, but they still got Mills out there, and he ain't worth shit. This might be Ward's coming out party against a good defense. I think they have them points looking good. I'm just gonna say that them points is looking good, and Texas might blow them out. But Mills, it has to be the defense. The defense has to score some TDs.
Yeah,
big time. Because but Ward, this is going on to me, bro. You gotta get you a W, man. What's your thought on the game, Don?
Yeah, I think by just looking at it, and it's already it looks like it's just gonna be a messy game. I mean, it's ugly. Just looking at the teams right there, looking at the past, looking at what they've been doing. I think it's probably going to be whoever it's going to come down who has the less turnovers. Who makes the less mistakes and everything like that. Because we know Cam Ward might, next thing you know, he, when his guys go the wrong pattern, go the wrong route, and he throws a pick, he might go over and smack one of them upside the head or something because he's pissed. He's making himself very vocal. He's making himself very vocal. He hates to suck like they do. So, yeah, it might get ugly on the tight sideline. I'm taking.
It should get ugly.
Yeah, I'm going to lower this down.
Okay.
I'm going to lower this bad boy down to Houston 2.5.
Now that's doable. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, but I also like that 5.5 for the Titans. But because
who did I say? Oh, that did say Houston. Okay.
No, but you lowered it down. No.
Right.
No. I got you. I feel you.
But you taking it. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I like that because that's a lot of points. And I might spread it out a little bit. I might make it to 7.5.
6.5. Okay, 7. Okay.
For the points. Like, it hurts me a little bit on the bet, but it's like, I don't believe in Texas. And somebody else who I'm about to not believe in no more, the Panthers. 5-5 at the Falcons. 3-6. ATL 3.5 point. 3.5 point. You know it's something when they 3-6, they 3.5 point favorite, and it's really a pick 'em. But after what we saw the Panthers do, is it? Counterfeit, bro. Counterfeit. Falcons has a lot of talent. I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator. Their defense has a lot of talent. And the Panthers is one dimension. It's got to be Rico show. If you can slow down the Rico show, you're going to win. I think the Falcons may have enough to do this at the crib. I'm just saying. I want, I got Rico on my team. I want Rico to get, 80 yards, 2 TDs, 2 tutties. I'll take that. But the Falcons, man, for 3-6, damn, I didn't see that coming. What you thinking, Don?
Yeah, I definitely didn't see that coming before the season. That's why Mr. Penix was my first quarterback I picked. So I didn't see this coming.
They loaded
one of my teams. So it's like, what the hell? And yes, they got talent on there. It's like you said, what is it? They got a decent defense.
Yeah.
I mean, the defense ain't all that bad, but at the same time, it has holes in it. Let's say
holes, that. Yeah.
But I mean, with Drake, with
like Ludacris,
Pitts ain't did it.
They got hoes like Ludacris. I got hoes. I got hoes.
Atlanta got hoes. Yeah.
in different
In each area code they go to. Area code. So yeah, with that, I mean, Bijan Bijan has his off and on days. I mean, some days you'll see this man just a man child out there just acting a fool. But then the next game he's gonna throw you 32 yards on 8 attempts. I mean, it'd be
That's the
like,
Dijon.
what the hell?
He's Bijan and Dijon. Sometimes he's the mustard. Sometimes he's the hot dog.
Sometimes he's a mustard. Heck no. If you know him, if you know, you know. Yeah, but oh man, Atlanta pulls this out. Atlanta pulls this out.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm taking it because, like you said, Rico could have a good game.
Good.
But can they add to him? They still gonna have to, he can have the 2 touchdowns, 148 yards. But what else can Carolina do to add to that?
Yeah, not the raccoon man. Not the raccoon man. Yeah. Packers 5-3-1 at the Giants, who's depleted. They finally got rid of their coach. They without Scatterboo and everybody else. Dart, is he playing this game? I don't think so. Maybe he
I don't even
is.
think Dart's playing.
Yeah,
no, James Winston
Jameis starting. Jameis is starting.
Yes, he's starting.
Yeah, and the Packers, Jordan Love. What is going on, dude? You got 50 mil and you doing this? Like, you look like you like a rookie out there, dude. You did not take the offseason serious at all, bro. Like, it's crazy where you looking. Man, the Packers, this probably has to be the most disappointing team, even though they got a winning record. Because they 10-7 at the crib. You can't score more than 7 points at the crib. Now you're gonna beat them. You're gonna beat them. But when you cover, that's the scary thing, because Jameis is throwing. Now Jameis might throw for 5 TDs and 4 interceptions.
He will.
He don't care, bro. He don't care, bro. Like, what's the over and under interceptions? I'm taking it. The over for his ass.
I was going to say, I was already on that. What is the over for
Because
interception?
he's a
Because
mess.
he is going to throw an interception.
He's
he
a
probably
mess.
throw 2, but still.
He's going to throw the ball 40 times. He don't give a shit. What's your thoughts on this game real quick?
Well, the thing about it, I think once the Packers, I think they'll bounce back on this game. I mean, because you got this Giants team to take advantage of, because they in turmoil. They are a bunch of misfits over it. There's so much going on with now who we putting here, who we putting there, they filling holes. Well, another one where they filling holes, where like guys are down, you gotta replace them.
I got
so they gotta replace them. I mean, who's coaching? They got somebody stepping up to be the interim coach, but once they establish that run, Josh Jacobs, I'm giving them 2 TDs this week
easy
against the Giants, and they'll start and they'll get their momentum back, and they love to have a good game with this one.
He better, because I think if he doesn't, and they eke out a win, he's gonna hear it. He's gonna hear it. I mean, you getting paid too much money to be bullshit. This is probably the game of the week. Seahawks 7-2 at the Rams 7-2. The Rams is 3.5 point favorite. This is a goodie. This is a goodie. Receivers on receivers. Defense. I mean, quarterback play. I mean, this right here, man. And it's not a home field advantage, because everybody goes and travels in L.A. Seahawks is going to be represented. This is, how come this is not, let me see real quick. How come this is not the 8 o'clock game, bro? or even a Monday night game. I mean, it sets up for Dallas because they Dallas, but this would be at least the 8 o'clock game. At least, because this right here is different. 3.5 seems about right. Because if it was 4.5 or higher, I'm all on the Seahawks. I'm all on them. Because they got a guy that you know is the guy, and he catches everything, no matter what. No matter what, he catches everything. Yeah, he don't care. He don't care. Yeah, right. So, and their defense is solid. The coach came from the Ravens. That's why you see a lot of principles. You got dudes getting DeMarcus Lawrence getting 2 fumble recovers for TDs. Who done? I ain't seen that since high school. Like, dude, I mean, they are different, but Stafford is different too. Stafford really should be in the discussion for MVP. If Mr. Taylor, Jonathan Taylor, wasn't balling like he is, Stafford he has to, I mean, still to me has to be up there. Because he done had, 3 straight games with 4 TDs, no interceptions, or some crazy stat he's got going on. He's probably got the best duo receivers. Man, it's just different, man. I know this is your division, man. So what's your thoughts on this? What you got?
Unfortunately, it is. And after we got spanked by the Rams last week, I can't.
God bless.
Because they put it on us last week, and they owed us because we beat them early in the season. But I know I would be taking the over in this game because there will be some scoring going on in this game right here.
A lot of it.
I don't see them just holding Mr. Najigma. You know, you can't hold him still. He will get the ball one way or the other.
What you said.
But I'm looking for the Rams to pull this bad boy off. I just think they just got a little bit more firepower than the Seahawks. And a little bit more the Seahawks. And like you said, Mr. Donald's been handling his Mr. Stafford, my bad, Matt Stafford. You know, I've already heard where he's in discussion for, you know, in the MVP race and everything else. So
he has to be. And Donald, and Donald's got to be in there too. Like,
yeah.
I mean, dude, it's Jonathan. To me, it's Jonathan Taylor's to lose.
It really. I mean, Jonathan Taylor's having one hell of a year, bro. Like,
it's his to lose. It's his.
Yeah, something's going to have to happen for him not to lose. I mean, win it.
And really look at Jackson and Jigba. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some dudes out there, bro. Like, it's some good stuff. But I'm with you. I think the Rams can take care of business.
Yeah. It's not big quarterback heavy.
No,
I mean, it's not sitting on the quarterbacks where, this quarterback having this great year. No, you got, you know, the other spots.
Right.
Where, like you said, the running back, wide receivers. Yeah, people going to get looked at.
Totally different. Hey. Totally different this year, though. 49ers, your 49ers, 6-4 at the Cardinals, 3-6, San Fran, 2.5-point favorite. And I heard Purdy's coming back. So what's your thoughts on this game? Who you got?
Coming back. I did get that notification where Purdy's coming back. Is he ready to be back? Are they forcing him back? Because they seen last week. I mean, Mr. Mack, I mean, like he had a little something bothering him, I think, also.
Right.
So I wonder, are they pushing him back? Like, okay, let's get it going. Come on. We can't wait no longer. Let's get you back out there, get back in the rhythm. I just hope he's not come back too soon. Because next thing you know, he'll be out on IR, be out for 4 weeks. And, then next thing you know, yes, Purdy's out for the rest of the season. And that season's
and we're out.
I mean, we're sitting. I mean, the thing about it, I do give it to the 49ers, you know, about all the injuries they have went through already this season. That just tells you where we do get studs on the team where we can still produce and, you know.
Got some depth.
Win. Yeah, some depth, definitely. But at the same time, if you look at our schedule, we don't got one of the hardest schedules. We got one of the easier schedules this year. So that's a factor. Well, I mean, I take it just because. I
Hell
mean, it
yeah.
is what it is. So with that, can Purdy get back connected with these guys? So I mean, I'm looking at if y'all got Kendrick Bourne,
It's
yeah, y'all might want to sit him down.
it's Brissett.
Y'all
You
might want to
silly.
sit.
It's Brissett. Who's the quarterback for?
I think,
Is
I
he?
think he's still quarterbacking.
He
Still
need to.
quarterbacking.
He's quarterbacky.
Quarterbacking.
He might as well.
Yeah.
Dude has 8 TDs and 1 interceptions.
Ain't that something?
He's thrown for
And
1,100
Arizona's
yards.
already. Oh, have they beat us already this year, I think? So, shit.
He said,
I would not be surprised.
"No, y'all won
Like,
16 to
what?
15. It was a
Oh,
close
okay.
game, 16 to
I know
15.
it's something. Yeah,
Yeah, 16
late
15.
field goal or something.
We'll
So,
see.
yeah.
We'll see. Guess who's back? The Ravens. And they're officially going to be coming back after they win this game and be 500 and looking squarely at the Steelers, saying that you should have put us away. Or somebody should have put us away.
Mhm.
Ravens 4-5 at the Browns 2-7 now. The Ravens have lost to the Browns at the Browns, but that's several times. But that's not what Gabriel is. Dylan Gabriel is the damn quarterback. The Ravens is 7.5-point favorite, and they know what they need to do. Hey, you score a couple TDs and the game's over anyway. So, yeah. 7.5. I like it. Not shying away from it. I think the Ravens is, the Ravens still have. They 4-5. Lamar missed what 3 games, 3 or 4 games, whatever, something like that. And you gotta look at his
forever.
yeah, and you gotta look at his competition. Well, his competition, the Bills is 6-3, something like that, right? That's who they looking at. They looking at who is the ones, right? So the Bills is 6-3. Kansas City's 5-4. They right there. Dude, this playoff pit hunt is gonna be crazy. Because you have a lot of teams that's going to be mid. Period. Mid. Ravens winning. What you thinking? You taking the points? What are you over?
Yep,
What's
Ravens back in the mix. Ravens back in the mix. They gonna, and I'm looking at the Ravens go at. One thing I gotta see, from the last time they played is Derrick Henry going to be effective? Is he going to reclaim himself from the last time they played?
Done.
Because the last time they played,
who
right?
Is that your running back?
It is. I mean, it's on. Can he do something? I can't stand it. Can he do something? Because he's killing me, man. He's killing me. Especially when he went against the Browns the last time. He was like, Browns was talking crap. They was talking like, yeah, we can stop Derek. He ain't no, and they did it.
They did.
And he was on the sideline looking all like an idiot. Like, oh, dang. What the hell? Like, what's really going on?
Stupid.
But can he redeem himself? But I think, really, I actually look at it as in Lamar's back. They're going to go out on the Browns early. They're going to go up on them quick. I mean, next thing you know, I'm looking to score probably be about 17-0 in the first quarter. And once they go up like that, the Browns are not coming back.
Dude, I'm looking at halftime stats. You know how we do. Why does Justin Fields only have 23 passing yards?
I'm not. I swear I was going to take him for the under.
Hell, I still might do it on a live bet. It's 97.
On the live?
It's 97.5. Like, dude, can he even get 100? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Okay. Yeah, let me move right along. I got some bets to make. So, Chiefs at the Broncos. This is juicy. Kansas, totally disrespectful to Broncos being an underdog at the crib, 3.5 points. Yeah. Now we know the Broncos start off slow. And the Chiefs don't start out fast either, right? So they're two slow starting teams. I don't know, bro. I'm looking at that 3.5, and I think I'm liking the Broncos. This was one of the teams who I wanted to, who I thought that
Mm-hmm.
would challenge them. Bro, there's more than one team that's challenged them. You know what I'm saying? The Chargers is up there. If the Chiefs lose this game,
Ooh, ooh.
they gonna have it's gonna be skittish to make it to the playoffs. Playoffs, yeah, because
They're not
you
used to
be
that.
5-5. Yeah,
Mm.
different. What you thoughts about this game?
I mean, Mr. Bo Nix, and we know the Broncos carry one of the top defenses it is in the league this year.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I can see. Ugh, man, this makes me want to go change my lineup right now. I just think about this because I got Patty, but I got it's between Patty or Jordan Love. So it's like,
Patty,
I
all day.
don't.
I have
Right,
Jordan.
that's what I said. That's what I was like.
I have Jordan and Lamar. So I mean, of course, it's gonna be Lamar, but
Yeah,
no, 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 no,
and
no.
it's funny on one of my other teams, I got Jordan and Lamar too.
Yeah,
So
like
yeah.
no. Jordan
Hmm.
has lost all trust. All trust.
And I had to play him last week because the Chiefs weren't playing. So it's like, what the hell? So yeah, this is gonna be iffy. And really, I think I'm going the Broncos on this. I'm gonna just take the points though, but at the same time, I can see the Broncos all out winning this,
Winning,
and this is at
winning.
home. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
can see
take the
it.
points, but I can see the Broncos winning.
No, I'm with
We
you.
gotta see what type of Kansas City's out there.
No, I'm with you. I can
Mm.
definitely see that. I'm taking the Broncos too, outright for the win. This right here, bro. This is another one. Eagles 7-2, but they don't.
Mm.
The Eagles is plays down the competition or something because they might blow the Lions out. Even though the Lions got a lot of when you have your head coaches calling plays who ain't used to calling plays, it's in disarray. It's in disarray. Do they have the offense? Yes, but their defense is suspect. And if all of a sudden Mr. TD Stiller decides he wants to throw the ball, they gonna blow him out. That's the thing about it. Like you have to hope he's greedy, because if he's throwing the ball, the Eagles will blow them out. Really. And I have ties with the Lions, but I'm just saying the Eagles is just one of those teams, bro. Like I think they on cruise control. I mean, I hate to say that. I think they are. I think they better on offense what they show. We know they got the pieces. Got one of the best. You got the probably the second best, at least top five running back, even though he don't get the ball. You got a duo of receivers, one of the best top five duos. You got a tight end who all he does is catches tight TDs. Your defense is active, but you're 7-2, and it's like the worst 7-2 ever. The
Mm.
Lions said, I don't know the Lions, Tigers, and Bears. I don't know what the hell is going on. Who you got
Oh
on this,
my.
man? Right.
Like I said, the thing about it, neither one of these teams is scary no more. I mean, it don't. I mean, the thing is, the Lions have their days also. Like we know how Gibbs and Montgomery can have a days, and
Right.
we can get Amari St. Brown. They have a big game, but Jared Goff, it's like they don't know when they want to have those big games either. And the Eagles, we seen how ugly they can look just by the last game.
Right.
That was terrible. It was like, golly. And we know Mr. Touchdown still that thief. He
Thief
don't
in the night.
like to hand out no touchdown. He greedy. Greedy. Bro, like
Extremely.
sure. So
Mm-hmm.
what the hell, man? It makes no sense. But
What the hell?
oh man, I don't. It's just so hard because the Eagles just don't scare me. I'm taking the Lions. Like, straight up. I'm taking the Lions. Eagles just don't.
I can
They
I
ain't
can
quite.
I can go either way, but to me, I'm a ride with the Eagles just because I've seen this before. And all of a sudden, we're gonna wake up and be like, "Ah, damn! Did we watch that last night? Did they like beat them?" And plus, they have defense. They have defense that can slow down the Lions. The Lions, if you slow their running game down, it's a wrap. Saint Brown is nice. Jameis is not, they're not like whoever talks about them having the best receivers combo. You don't. It's the running game. Gibbs scares the shit out you. Laporta is a good tight end. If Gibbs ain't going off, ain't nobody going off. To be honest. Last but not least, before we get off of here, we have my Cowboys. Decide they want to play a little Monday night football with the new team. Want to see the new team? We got the new team. We got the,
Oh yeah, because I mean y'all ain't played since the
yeah,
transactions
we
happened.
got the new team, bro. We got the new team. Want to
Okay.
see what's going on with the new team, bro. Want to see what's going on with the new team. So we have a lot of new pieces, new linebackers, and Elvishon dudes who are healthy now. Um, you only need it just for the running game. I'm not scared of Geno Smith. Brock Bowers is my guy. He does scare me. But if the defense can steal possessions away to allow Dak and them eat, that's all you need. You don't need to be a top 10 defense. What you need to work for is, of course, to win. Because to me, oh, they're dead. No, you win a couple of games, you 5-1. You right in there. You right in there. But you got to win them. You got to win them, and um, all you got to do is be a top. To me, if your offense is top five, if your defense has to be at least probably below 20, be 19, 18. You ain't got to be the best defense, period. You just got to get the ball back to your offense. So, that being said, I think it's not going to look like Los Angeles, like Nevada, the Vegas. It's going to be a ton of Cowboys fans there. We're going to get to see Williams. We're going to get to see Overshawn. We're going to see Wilson. We're going to see the new Vamp defense. Talent, but my whole thing is Eberflus. That's my problem. The D coordinator. How you playing these people? Because Williams is probably top two defensive tackle in the league. So you gotta do, and Clark's top 15, top 10, top 15. So you got two studs. Now you got a linebacker from the Bengals. People are like, oh, well, the Bengals. Well, dude, they benched him to put some other people in there, the young generation. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Shante, whatever that dude's name was talking shit. The Raiders
Oh
running
yeah.
back. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see because your offense don't. Byers the only person that scares me with the Raiders. No, Genty don't scare me. None of that. So are you Crosby on the other side, who Dallas wanted? Mr. Williams, Quentin Williams on the other side. We're gonna see. And if they can't get to Dak, then I think Cowboys are gonna eat. They will eat, and that's the whole thing. Protect Dak and slow down Genty. And I found out that the Raiders guard is out. One of their star guards is out. So who you guarding, dude? When you got Clark and dude right there, like, yeah, it's coming. It's coming, bro. Let's go. What you got? What you thinking?
Oh man. Yeah, I think the Raiders are so you can't even believe in the Raiders what they do. Only person you can have trust in I look at is Mr. Bowers. Mr. Brock.
Tough man.
Hey,
Tough man.
Brock Bowers.
Imagine if he's on.
So
Imagine if he was on somebody
yeah.
else's team.
Ooh. Mm. Yeah, it'd be ugly. I mean, if you got Geno out there who throws the 2 picks a game. So yeah, Cowboys, we're gonna see now. Like you said, we're gonna see it at this. I mean, when y'all get this defense, because y'all gonna go from one thing, jump from one thing to another. Yeah, it could be a push. Now, looking at the schedule and going from there, hey, pop some good wins in there and keep it rolling. Hey, you'll be looking at a outside wild card shot.
Right.
So wouldn't definitely be surprised because y'all definitely got the offense.
Got the offense. But
y'all
to
just
me,
y'all just kept getting outscored.
right. Because the defense sucked. My whole thing is like, even if you don't make it, you have a building block. You have defensive tackles that are young, or one that's really young, from Alabama, that has to play ball. Mr. Williams is from Alabama. He knows how to play ball. Overshown from Texas. He knows how to play ball. Luke is a hard-nosed linebacker who knows how to play ball. Like, you need to have people who know how to play defense, no matter what. So we'll see. We'll see. And I must say this. I don't think they're done. I think they're going to go ahead and pick up some free agents, too. That's just how it goes. He get some, go ahead and get Stephon Gilmore or some of them other dudes and shore up with the back end, because I think Trevon Diggs, even if he doesn't play no more this year, I think he's never going to play again in Dallas. I think they're going to get rid of him. He's been a flashy player, like what he did at the beginning, but he always got burnt on double moves. He was just a show me state person. You don't need that, dude. You need people who's fundamentally sound, and he's not that. So, and then like we always talk about, when you got new coaches, it's about getting your players. It's not about, Don can be the best player on earth, but he's not my player. He's not my type of player. He's not going to work in my system. Some teams play zone. Some people play zone and man. Some people just play man. Everybody's not built the same. And that's how it goes. Dom, what you leave the people with?
Oh, man. Hey. Golly, it's killing me. Be happy with what you have while working for what you want. Simple. Old quote from Helen Keller right there.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. I'm messing with y'all. We out of here. Good night. Peace out. God bless. Go Cards. Do what you need to do. Take care of business. Y'all know what it is. We out.
Every City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not fold, we are not some napkins. I don't mean to control you like a captain, but I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review show. And with people you might know. You might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you catch a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show.